Sure. Hello, everybody. We're going to be pricing a loan out with UWM. Luis is going to be on this, video.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, so we go to price loan, upper left-hand corner.
Okay.
Easy qualifier. And then this is where we start entering the data. Now, what kind of deal is this, Luis?
This is going to be a FHA 3.5% down.
Cool. So where I'm going to start here, so it's naturally going to be defaulted with correspondent, meaning doing direct lending. So if we undo it, it's going to go to broker. Why we're going to do broker? Because this is an FHA deal. We do not do direct lending on FHA. We do it on conventional VA. So I'm going to put my name here because we're not logged in under Luis's. So what's the client's last name or something?
We'll just go ahead and use Max as a first
name. Okay. And then we're going to go to loan type. We're going to put FHA. And then we're going to put, what is the sale price?
Sale price is going to be $500,000.
And it's 3.5% down?
Yes, it is.
So 96.5, loan to value, yada, yada, yada. Primary residence?
Primary residence.
Single family?
Single family.
Zip code?
Zip code is going to be 93550. And we're out in Palmdale, County, Los Angeles.
It is. Did you say what his credit score was?
His credit score is 645.
Ooh, that's okay. Sorry, guys. Luis is trying to beat up pricing here and what they're telling us on the rate. That he had like a 900 credit score, but 645. DTI probably over 40. Yeah, monthly income they require it. I just put 10,000 just because. And then are we going to go lender paid or bar paid? Well, first of all, let's try lender paid and see what the pricing looks like with our 2.5% comp plan.
Okay.
So with lender paid, the rate is going to have to basically our fee is going to have to be in there. So right here this looks like there's a 0.5 point hit for that rate
due to the FICO.
Due to the FICO score, yeah. If it had above 660, there would not be a hit for that. So bottom line is to get our 2.5% comp, dude, we're gonna have to charge 7.625, and he's still paying $1,000. Does that make sense? So the rate that they were quoted was under 6%, which I think they were quoting on. Let's just play with it real quick. You want to write that down, Luis? 7.625 is a cost of $1,055, getting our 2.5% comp. Right? Let's just. Do you see that? Cost $1,055, and that's getting us 2.5. Now let's play with this real quick because I like to, see what our competitors. Let me just put if it was a 760, what would change? Because we want to call bullshit on these other people because I don't know what rates they were getting at. Doesn't even make sense. So even if he had a 760 FICO score, it would be a 7%. Might want to write that down because he's gonna have to explain to the client because when they see something from other lenders, that's our par. So it would be 7% and it would give us our 2.5. So let's go to borrower paid and see if it even exists. Because borrower paid is going to be getting paid by the client. I'm not sure if this client is, has any money to pay up front, but even if he had a 760 FICO score, the best rate we can get him would be a 5.5 with charging not making $1 on this deal. Actually, the client would be getting $829 back. That's with a 770 FICO score. Yeah, 760 FICO score. So again, remember, borrower paid, we have to charge a client to get paid, and the lowest rate is 5.5. It does make sense for clients if they have the money to pay up, because not to finance the, our fees. What's the credit score again?
645.
645. So let's just see going borrower paid 645. What it would be. All right, borrower paid 5.625.
Yeah, right now he was quoted a 5.87.
So 5.875 they're quoted, which is interesting. That's not charging an origination. So this is giving him $1,698 back at a 5.65 going borrower paid. So again, we have to get monies from the borrower. So in this scenario, I guess we could tell the client 5.65, which is lower than what he's been, and we're going to give him a credit of $1,698 and whatever you want to charge or can charge. I mean, we can beat the rate. It's just getting paid because the loan estimate that Luis received did not have any origination on there, so it's not making sense to us.
So in this scenario, what would be the best way to get the business?
5.625. He's going to get a $1,698 credit. And what is it? The loan amount 482. I don't know what you can charge, even if it was 1.5 points. Let's say the loan amount's 490,943 times 1.5. That's $7,364. But you go, hey, you're getting a $1,698 credit, so in reality, it's going to cost you $5,666. How does that sound? So we're trying, guys, to beat also the loan estimate. So he wasn't even being charged processing either, was he? So we might even have to take a hit on processing in terms of paying it out of that hole. I don't know. We're just throwing ideas out there because when Luis got referred this by another realtor, so it's one of those. Hey, if you can beat the rate, and we can beat the rate. It's just with all those other fees and whatnot. I mean, that's where it gets fun.
Yeah, and what's interesting about the other quote that they're getting from the other lender is they're almost showing it as if there's no origination whatsoever for them to be able to get that rate. So we're calling the bluff.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got the rate sheet right here, and we're looking at them, and it doesn't make sense that we can go lower, but it's going to cost the client, right? But then how are they making any money since they actually are a brokerage?
Right? Yeah, they are a brokerage.
So they're not even brokerage. So I think they're trying to do a bait and switch on the client, showing them a lower rate. And in reality, when it comes down to, because it's just an estimate, guys, they're going to end up, going, oh, by the way, we have, that's not including our fees, our origination. So Luis is going to go back to them and give them a lower rate, but with the credit, and then just charge them the 1.5 and let them know that, hey, your lender's not putting the rate on there.
Yeah, the actual origination.
The actual origination. So,
yeah. And is he offering you a credit like we are?
They're not offering a credit like we are, and that's even at the 5, because 5.875, we give them 29.16 rate, right? So it's kind of like at that rate, but it wouldn't look as enticing because the 5.625 looks enticing to the client. As a matter of fact, you can even go back, depending on the relationship you start building with the client, and telling him, well, I charge 1.5 points, but if you want to get a 5.125, it's going to cost you almost a point, because we can charge, they could be charged about up to 2.5, either us charging or the client paying a discount, because that's the discount.
Yeah.
They can get a 5.125 if they come in with the money. Would that save them any money? Well, $28.92 as to opposed to, I'm sorry, $3,045. Take away $28.92. That's $153 a month, guys. 1 year term, $1,836 a year. It costs them $4, so it would take them about 2 years, a little over 2 years, to recoup the money if they bought it down. Are they going to stay in the loan forever? No. But people sometimes think they are, and some people will buy the rate down if in their head it makes sense. On an FHA loan, I don't think it makes sense, because it's not meant for you to be in it forever, because the MI will not go away. I don't know what anybody tells anybody, but as far as I know, even on a 15-year loan, maybe with 10% down, the MI would, but on the 300, it doesn't go away. So they're going to have to refinance anyway. So I think selling the 5.625 rate and then charging him and telling him they're getting a credit, that might be
the seller there. Yeah. Cool.
Any questions when we saw that?
No, that'll be all. Thank you, Mr. Devlin.
All right, everybody. Text me, email me, send me smoke signals if you have any questions. Talk to you later.